are certain moments in combat sports that just feel different. A fighter gets into a rhythm, everything slows down, and for a few minutes, they look completely untouchable. This is In the Clinch, a series where we go back and break down some of the greatest performances, moments, and fights in UFC and boxing history. Going into UFC 207, Cody Garbrandt wasn't supposed to beat Dominick Cruz. Cruz was the champion, one of the best fighters in the world, and he'd already built his reputation on making people look completely lost in front of him. His movement was weird, his footwork was hard to read, and he was constantly changing angles. There was a reason so many people struggled to figure him out, and he previously came off a dominant performance against Uriah Faber. Then there was Cody. The rivalry between these two had gotten pretty personal.
They want going on my girlfriends and talking shit to her on Instagram.
She talked to me. As far as I'm concerned, I did you a favor and her a favor. She obviously wears the pants in the relationship, or else she wouldn't be having to defend you. So keep your fling on a string, keep her mouth shut, because this is big boy business.
I'll come across there right now, dude. You're a room away.
Go ahead, come over here.
Yeah.
You coming, little boy?
They talked a ton of shit to each other leading up to the fight, and neither guy seemed to have much respect for the other.
And that big punch, but when you're whiffing and when you're missing and you think that big shot's gonna land, and then you realize it's not, and I'm not there like a ghost, and you're missing and missing, then you go back to that stool and you talk to Justin Buchholz, who says he hasn't changed, and he's got nothing to tell you and you know it, then you're gonna realize real quick that you've signed a check that you can't cash. I'm gonna take all your money and I'm gonna embarrass you.
Okay.
Cruz thought Cody was young, emotional, and hadn't accomplished enough to talk the way he did. Cody was convinced Cruz wasn't as difficult to figure out as everyone thought. So when they finally got in the cage, there was a lot behind this fight. But once the fight started, Cody looked completely comfortable. Cruz came out doing what he always did, moving around, switching directions, trying to make Cody chase him. But Cody didn't really chase him. He just watched. And then he started messing with him. Cody started copying Cruz's movement. He was pointing at him, mocking his footwork, basically telling him, "I know what you're doing." And somehow, he really did. Cody was timing him perfectly. Cruz would move in, Cody would slip and fire back. Cruz would change direction, and Cody was already ready for it. He wasn't just throwing punches and hoping something landed. He was actually reading Cruz. That's what makes this fight so interesting to me. People call it being in the zone, being locked in, firing on all cylinders, whatever you want to call it. You're not sitting there thinking about every little thing you're doing. You're just reacting. And Cody looked like he was completely there. He wasn't rushing because he hated Cruz. He wasn't getting frustrated by the movement. He wasn't trying to force anything. He was just seeing everything. And that's insane when you think about who he was doing it against. This was Dominick Cruz, the guy whose entire style was built around making you uncomfortable and keeping you guessing. But Cody didn't look uncomfortable. If anything, it looked like Cruz was the one who didn't know what to do. Cody dropped him multiple times, talked to him in the middle of the fight, copied his movement, and spent 5 rounds basically proving that all the things that made Cruz so hard to fight weren't bothering him. And that's why this performance stands out to me. Cody wasn't supposed to beat Dominick Cruz, especially this decisively, but for those 5 rounds, he was completely locked in. He wasn't chasing Cruz, he wasn't guessing, and he wasn't getting caught up in the moment. He just knew what he was seeing. He was in the zone. The judges scored it 48-46, 48-47, and 48-46, all 3 for Cody Garbrandt. And when you're fighting at that level, that's what being in the flow can look like. Everything just clicks. This is In the Clinch.